Hi all, welcome to our channel Literature Plaza. In this video, we are going to learn about English Chaucerians. English Chaucerians are the fascinating group of poets who lived in the 15th century England. In their poems, they imitated the literary style of Chaucer, so they were called as Chaucerians. Chaucer was imitated both in England and Scotland. The Chaucerians who belonged to England were called as English Chaucerians. The English Chaucerians were poor imitators of their master's art and they contributed nothing to the advancement of poetry during 15th century. Let's meet some of the prominent English Chaucerians. The first one is Thomas Hockley. Thomas Occleve was born on 1368 and died on 1450. His principal works are The Regiment of Princes. The Regiment of Princes was published in 1409. It has 40 English manuscripts. It was written to advise about the vice and virtues of rulers for Prince Henry V, who is the future king of England. In the poem, the poet laments for the death of Geoffrey Chaucer, which was happened in 1400. His other poems are La Male Regale. It is a mock penitential poem. In this poem, the poet mocks some event of his own life. In the poem, he confesses about his misspent youth. Its manuscript was kept in Canterbury Cathedral. His other poems are The Complaint of Our Lady, Murder of God. Murder of God is a minor poem. Let's see the unique characteristics of his poetry. There is no originality in his poetry. He appears to be a dull and uninspired imitator of Chaucer. His style is decadent and shows the rapid degeneration that set in after Chaucer's death. His meter, usually the rhyme royal or couplets, is loose and sprawling. The next writer is John Lydgate. He was born on 1370 and he was died on 1451. John Lydgate was a learned Benedictine monk of Bury, St. Edmunds. He was the most prolific poet of this period. His principal works are The Story of Thebes, The Troy Book, Falls of Princes, and London Penny. He imitated Chaucer with more labor than skill. The Story of Thebes is a supposed addition to the Canterbury Tales. His poetry has none of the poetic graces of Chaucer. He shares the common vices of the time: prolixity, lack of humor, and pedantic allegory. The next writer is Stephen House. He belongs to the period 1475 to 1530. He was highly influenced by the French works of Chaucer like Roman de la Rose rather than his English works like Canterbury Tales. His principal works are The Pastime of Pleasure, The Example of Virtue, The Conversion of Sphere, and A Joyful Meditation. His allegorical method are the crudest and his style is spoiled by the abundant use of Latinized words. The next writer is John Skelton. He belongs to the period between 1460 to 1529. He was the most original and spirited English Chaucerian. His principal works are the Book of Colin Clout. It is an important work. Why Come Ye Not to Court? Book of Philip Sarrow, The Turning Dirge on Edward IV, and The Brows of Court. He is a moralist with a message for his generation. He attacked the abuses of the church and the court. He appears at his best in satire. His satirical poems like Why Come Yet Not to Court are usually sharp, often witty, and nearly always alive. As a meteorist, Skelton neglected heroic verse and abandoned it in favor of short, irregular line. The peculiar meter he used was known as Skeltonics. Note the point. The Skeltonics was the meter introduced by John Skelton, the English Chaucerian. Let's see some minor English Chaucerian poets and their important works. The first one is Hugh de Campden. His work is Sidrac. Thomas Chester's Lay of Sir Launfal. William Lichfield's Complaint Between God and Man, and William Nassington's Mirror of Life. The next minor English Chaucerian poet was John Capgrave. His masterpiece is Chronicle of England, and the next one is John Harding's Rhyming Chronicle. If you like the video, please subscribe to our channel and share with your friends. Thanks for watching.